Hey guys, before we get started with the video, hope that you all enjoy it. Hope you're having a great New Year's. I know I'm so far doing pretty well. Not going so bad, but like I said before we get started with the video, please hit that subscribe button, hit that bell, let you get all my content when it comes available, and let me know if you like this video, if you'd like to see more videos like this, and that's pretty much it. Hope you enjoy. Take care. Hey, good morning everybody. I was thinking about my trip over to the coast this weekend and surf perch fishing, and all the gear and stuff that you need to stay safe and warm and dry and make your trip enjoyable and memorable. And I thought, well, maybe I'd go over that, especially if you're new. I was new to it, obviously, and probably still am, but so I'm just going to go through the list here. And the first thing I got is my waders. And I wear chest waders. The reason I want to wear chest waders, and you probably will too, is I'm not in very deep water. Probably knee-high water is all you got to be in, but the surf comes up and it will splash you and get you wet. There's sand. This keeps the sand off of you, helps keep you a little bit cleaner. On my waders, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I have a oh damn, that ain't good. That ain't good. Trying to catch me. That ain't good. So, and on my waders I carry a pair of pliers. They're in this sheath, and they're just got a lanyard to them. This helps you get the hook out of the fish's mouth. One thing I didn't have before was I didn't have a towel, and this is basically a golf towel, and I'll take this next time. Even if it gets wet, soft and wet, it's still something to keep the sand and water off your hands. And then you know, I got insulation obviously, and then I'm gonna want a raincoat probably, especially depending on the weather. If it's rainy or not, just put a raincoat on, keep the water off of you. And you know, this is just a cheap little raincoat out of a set that you can get from pretty much anywhere, but it works real well. Keeps the wet off of you, and it also helps as a windbreak. So I put that on. I'll have that tucked in, and I'll go ahead and I got all that set up, and got my waders on, and as I'm getting that set up, you guys, you know, one thing you always want to have, and you should have, especially if you're by yourself, is a personal flotation device. And you know, you should always have that if you're by yourself, or even if you're not. It's not that really uncomfortable at all. You get used to it, and you'll feel pretty much naked if you don't have it on at times. But take that bad boy with you. I carry a pair of snips there too. But then the next thing I gotta have is this hat here is great, but I can't really pull my hood up over it to block the wind, you know, off my neck and stuff. So I want to have a stocking cap for my hat. So I'll have a ball hat on, and I'll have a stocking cap on over that, and that's gonna block my ears. And then I'm gonna be set like that, so like so. And then another thing that I don't see a lot of guys fishing with, but I think is really good to have, is these True Grip gloves. They're waterproof, plus they're insulated. They work out great, nice and snug. I can fish with them. I can bait with them. I can't really tie hooks with them, but you don't need to. Don't really need to tie a lot of hooks, especially if you got pre-rigged leaders, which I'm gonna show you next. And then I have my pole, and basically I use a stillhead spinning reel that's has a 30-pound braid on it, because I use it for stillhead fishing too. But the braid, one thing that I noticed that I really liked about the braid is that when you cast it, it zings. I mean, it flies. It's easy to cast braid. It's just going to cast better in mono. You're going to get more distance, especially if you have a smaller rod and maybe not as long. But this is a 96 medium moderate, and I wouldn't want to go less than that, because you're going to be throwing around 2 to 3 ounce weights, and the medium allows you to throw that moderate. The medium moderate allows you to throw that that weight out there without affecting your pole. Really, it's not putting a lot of stress on that tip. But then the other thing that you get is that I found these leaders, and they're just crappie leaders, and they already come They come pre-made like this, so you got your little ball swivel on there. You tie your braid to one end, you tie your leader to the other. On the other end of it, you have a snap swivel for your weight. It's pretty simple. And then these little these metal, basically leader lines coming out are for your hooks, and these hooks are interchangeable in size, but number one, number twos might be the way to go, but they're interchangeable, so you can play around with what size that you need there. But the other thing that you want to have is for bait that you can take over there if you can't find any like clam, or if you don't have shrimp or anything. You take these gulp sandworms work really well. They work well. Then you can have clams, clam tips, shrimp. I heard work real well, and that's basically all you need to have an enjoyable day on the coast surf perch fishing. I don't have my bag with me, but there's a clam bag or just a stringer. You can tie that to your waist too, and that's pretty easy though. Most people know what a stringer is. But that's pretty much going to do it for the video today. I hope you enjoy it. Hopefully you get some good information out of this, and have a great time on the water. And until next time.